Hey everybody, how you doing? And I turned my microphone on. I'm good. Woo! Today, I'm continuing to dig through the bag of the BaccOff sampler. These guys done something I wish more companies would do, and that's sell samples. So you don't have to go investing in a full can of everything to try it and discover, I like this one, I hate this one's okay, this one makes me want to puke, this one makes me want to go out and buy 3 rolls. You know, they give you a little sampler. You can try it out. If you like it, great. If you don't, find another flavor that appeals to you. This shows me they got confidence in their product. I like that. These guys are located down in Selma, Alabama. Why are all the good family-run businesses in the South? You explain that to me. Why are all the tobacco companies in the South? Why are people like this with tobacco alternatives in the South? Why are they? It just seems there's a disproportionate number of down-to-earth family businesses in the South. And here I am waving a razor knife around while I'm saying that. Anyway, what I'm trying today is their sample of their original mint. This is their rough cut original mint. Probably about a couple pinches worth in here. Made in the USA. This is Best Buy. Oh no, I got until May to take my 2 pinches. That gives me a couple of months. All the taste, feel, and satisfaction of the real thing. 100% tobacco and nicotine free. It's a handcrafted moist snuff alternative. And the ingredients are, and I quote, peppermint leaves, water, glycerin, natural and artificial flavors, salt, caramel coloring, potassium sorbate, which is to assure flavor and freshness. So this is a mint flavored dip alternative, and shocker, it's made out of mint leaves. Now I've noticed these guys use different ingredients based on what flavor profile they're trying to go for. Their mint and wintergreens use mint leaves. Their original uses tea leaves. Their straight used dill fiber. I thought it would be tea leaves. Nope, it was dill fiber. Tried the straight. Nah, it was okay, but I'm not going to rush out and buy it again. I have high hopes for the mint because I'm a mint kind of guy. Alrighty. Let me... Come on. Oh. Wow. I'm trying to get this bag open safely without slicing my fingers, because these are thick foil bags. I do like the packaging. You know it's going to be fresh. This is like a plastic lined foil bag. And I'm using a dull razor. And I'm getting hit by the smell of mint. Oh yeah. Definitely minty, but it's made from mint leaves. What do you expect? Here's a money shot if I can get in there with the light. First glance, it does appear somewhat dippish. It has a slight greenish tint to it. That's because of the mint leaves. But ooh, that smells minty. I'm not sure if there's about 2 pinches in here or just one good one. Yeah, definitely moist. Bits and chunks everywhere. Smells really good. I'm just trying to scoop the pinch out of this bag. There we go. Yeah, probably one good sized pinch. Slight greenish tint to it from the mint. I'm trying to get a good solid pinch so it doesn't float. We shall see. I'm not sure if I pinched it down quite enough. Woo! All right. Yeah, about a pinch and a half is what I'm going to get out of this one. Yeah, they use caramel color to give it a brown tinge, but some of the green from the mint leaves still coming through a bit. Not that I care. Oh yeah, definitely moist. Definitely minty. Not very sweet. This is just a straight mint. Actually, I didn't see any kind of sweetener in the ingredients list. Yeah, natural and artificial flavors, salt, caramel coloring, no sweetener. So this is probably just going to be straight natural up mint. Hmm. Holding together rather well. I was a little concerned about that because the edges of that pinch were kind of loose, but packed it in there. It has a very dip-like feeling to it. It's not completely dip-ish, dip-esque, but it's sitting there. It feels like I have some kind of organic material in my lip. Ah, that's what they're going for. It doesn't have that texture of dip, but it does take up the same amount of space. So it does have a very similar mouthfeel. Slightly different, but similar. And the fact that there's no sweetener in this, and I'm just getting straight natural mint, it's actually kind of refreshing. Not bad. They have quite a few YouTube videos. They got a YouTube channel where they show off their products and show some of their old commercials and stuff. It's kind of cool. Him and his wife were on Valentine's Day. They're sitting there talking about their relationship and stuff. Seems like a pretty down to earth family. I believe they started this back in 1992 when he was looking to quit dipping and wanted something to occupy his time, you know, a good alternative. And that's where they came up with the BaccOff. I've tried a couple of their coffee pouches. I like their coffee pouches. Nice, moist, very flavorful. The straight, I could take it or leave it. You know, it's a personal preference thing. It definitely have the sweet and tangy, but I wasn't getting much smokiness out of it from the flavoring. Your mileage might vary on that one. This one, it's a very natural mint. Not much of a sweetness to it. If you like sweet mints, no. If you like natural mints, sure, why not? Holds together really well. A couple of small floaters. I'm able to tuck them back in, no problem. It does have, while it doesn't have that dip feel to it, it's pretty darn close. It sits there in the lip. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I had some mint dip in. Not very sweet mint dip, just a natural mint. It's missing the dark fired smokiness from tobacco. Of course, it's not tobacco. But all in all, from the feel and the mint flavor, not bad at all. Not bad. I wouldn't mind. If this is all I had, yeah, I could go for it. Would it be my first choice? Probably not. I'd probably go for the coffee pouches. I'm really digging the coffee pouches now that I've discovered them. When I've had too much nicotine or I've been snoozing, chain snoozing stuff at work, change it up for a little bit, throw in a coffee pouch. Yeah. Then I'm nicked up and caffeined up and ready to go. I'm actually swallowing the mint flavor because it's all food grade. There's nothing here that's going to give me cancer. Nothing here that's going to sour my stomach. I do wish it had a little bit of sweetness to it. If this had just a touch of sweetness, it would be pretty darn good. But that being said, the fact that it's just a natural mint leaves with some mint flavorings and stuff added to it, it's still pretty darn good. It's not a mind-blowing mint. It's not like I popped an Altoid or a Tic Tac or something like that in my mouth. It's like a nice mint tea. Mint tea-esque kind of flavor. But all in all, it's actually holding together quite well. I got a little bit trailing up now because I've been talking a lot. I've noticed that when I'm doing these reviews and I talk, tobacco, non-tobacco, doesn't matter. I start talking, it starts to travel and then work its way up to the side and starts coming over the molars. Some stuff holds together pretty well. Some stuff, it creeps. This stuff is getting a little bit of creepage, but there's not that bad of a floater issue. I'm just tucking it right back in, and we're good to go. I'm not even thinking about it. It's just, common dip floater action. Nothing outrageous. But all in all, it is holding together remarkably well. I was a little concerned because trying to dig that pinch out of this little bag, sometimes you can't quite get in there. I may grab an empty dip can and start dumping these into that dip can so I can get a decent pinch. Because when you buy the full-on cans and not the samplers, you can do that. But these little sampler bags makes it a little tricky. And all in all, there's hardly enough in there for another dip, but I'll probably dip this in the morning on the way to work. But yeah, there's nothing really bad about this. It's got good mouthfeel. It's got a nice mint flavor. It's not very sweet at all, just natural mint. There's no nicotine buzz, sadly, because there's no nicotine, there's no tobacco. But if you're trying to quit or cut back or just want to change a pace, if you've been dipping all day and you're with the nicotine, I get that way sometimes, but you still want to have that mouthfeel, this might be a viable option for you. And their sampler pack, I got like 20 of those different little samplers in there. 20 of them. It was $9.99. That included shipping. And there's a little thing on there for a $5 off coupon for your next order. I mean, it's hard to beat. You can try pretty much every flavor they got in a sample bag for $10. I appreciate that. I wish more of these guys would do that. Some of them have samplers, but you got to buy the entire can, and it costs 3 or 4 times as much to get half that amount. These guys, they send you an envelope. I'll be going through these things for weeks doing reviews on it. Ooh, vanilla coffee pouches. Yeah, I like the fact they do this. It's really well done. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I do have a Patreon page as a fallback measure in case YouTube comes crashing down on the tobacco world. There are channel memberships available until that time arrives. A couple bucks a month gets you access to everything I got. Early release. Right now I have about 40 plus reviews on the schedule. And I'm hoping to keep that pace up. If you're a channel member, as soon as I download something, you have access to it. Before I even put a title image up and finish the description and stuff, it's available for you to see. As we get more members, I'll be doing membership lives, stuff like that. But for now, early access is about all I have, but there's quite a bit there to access early. Like I said, I got at least 40 videos up right now that are only available for early access if you're a paid member. No pressure. You can just wait and for everything to drop. I do have a Facebook page. I started up. Welcome to join up over there as well. Hang out. Post pictures of what you're dipping, what you're doing. Curious to see how you guys are living and enjoying life. But yeah, all in all, nice natural mint flavor. Not real sweet. Like I said, no sweet, hardly any sweetness at all I'm getting in it here. Just a nice natural mint flavor. Holds together remarkably well. I'm kind of surprised how well this is holding together. Has a good feel in the lip. It's not identical to dip, but it's a pretty close facsimile with a nice minty flavor. There we go. So we're looking at BaccOff. Their rough cut original mint. This is Mikey. Hope you all have a good day. And for you folks down in Selma, Alabama, great job with the sample pack. I like it.